I need to make lunch. I know I have food in my fridge. I don't know what I'm going to make or what I should make. So I'm going to go into the fridge and figure it out. And I'm going to show you how I figure it out. What do I have? So I have some leftover salmon. I also have some chicken. No, I have some leftover salmon and we're going to see. Yep, it's quite a bit of salmon, so I know I will get enough protein. So we're gonna start with the protein. Salmon it is. All right, what else do I have? I have rice. There goes my carbs. Lettuce greens for my veggies. Or this is a spring mix. Also, I think I have some avocado in here. Yes, I do. So that takes care of my healthy fats. And to pull it together and make it taste good, I'm gonna make a bang bang sauce. So I've got some mayonnaise, sweet chili sauce, and I have some sriracha. And there you have it. We're gonna build a meal. Putting the meal together. We've got leftover salmon, leftover rice, some greens, avocado, and the mayonnaise sweet chili sauce. I'm gonna add, mix it with some sriracha. So how am I going to bring it together? Really, this is more or less just a reheat of leftovers. That's what I have today. That's what I feel like doing today. So how am I going to reheat this? I'm going to reheat mine in my air fryer as opposed to the microwave, so that the salmon doesn't get, for me, rubbery, which tends to happen when you reheat it in the microwave. So we're going to pop it in the air fryer to reheat and then put it together. I'm doing that just based off of the energy I have, the time that I want to spend, which is not a lot, and so that I can get this meal done quickly so I can have lunch and carry on with the rest of my afternoon. So we're going to put it in the air fryer. It's easier. And while that's warming up, I'm going to make the sauce that I'm going to use. Starting with some mayonnaise. I'm using, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Keepy mayo. And this is some sweet chili sauce that I have. I've chosen it. It goes well with the salmon, or it will go well with the salmon. And then some sriracha. Now I like my sauce a little more liquidy, so I'm going to add some water to it. Have this set aside, and then I'm going to get this into the microwave. And because this is just regular salad, there's nothing to do to it. So into the microwave it goes. So we've got our rice nice and heated. Didn't need a lot of time. So we've got everything done now. The salmon has been reheated. the sauce has been made, but I changed my mind about the sauce. I had some creamy dill sauce that I had made to go with the salmon, so I'm just going to reuse that. I like it much better than the bang bang sauce, so we're going to use, this is dill and hummus, garlic and lemon pepper. Had that in the fridge, so I am going to start by putting the salmon together. This is just reheating leftovers, but I want to share just what my thought process is behind it. So building the meal around protein. Here it's salmon, and then this is already washed before anybody come at me. I washed it before putting it back in there, and honestly I'm just going to take it out and use it like this. There's nothing fancy about me just stuffing some vegetables on this plate. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some avocado. This is fairly higher fat meal because the salmon is pretty fatty, and then I'm eating the avocado, but you won't go wrong with that. And for the sauce, I am honestly just gonna put it on the salmon. I'm totally fine with eating my rice dry. That's just my preference. But this is me building a meal in real time. So there we have the salmon bowl. This is more or less a reheat of leftovers. The salmon, because it was made and sitting in the fridge, salad, already pre-washed, pre-cut, avocado for my healthy fats, rice because it's easy. Highlight the fact that this is what meal building looks like, but mostly depending on what my energy levels were. I was not up to going on the stove or, you know, cooking per se, so this was the best option based on that. I wanted it to be quick. It didn't even take 15 minutes to reheat, but I wanted it to be quick. So the couple seconds it takes in the microwave to reheat the rice, salad was already done. I just needed to cut up the avocado. Things are already prepared. You know, the sauce was the only thing that needed to be mixed. But then as you saw, or as you realize, I changed the sauce because I forgot that I had the creamy dill sauce, which I had made ahead of time for the salmon, which I had over the weekend. So this is how I build meals, and this is the process for building all the meals. What's my effort level, or what's the effort level that I am willing to utilize? What's my energy level? What's the level of effort am I willing to put in to build this meal, and start from there for me anyway. So building the meal, I didn't want to exert a lot of effort. It was not going to take me a lot of time. Did I already have ingredients? I had ingredients that matched that capacity level. And so we're left with this reheated meal, which I'm going to have now before it gets cold. But I wanted to share with you. Now that you know how I make food or dinner or lunch with what I already have, in tomorrow's video, I'm going to share with you the 4 questions I ask before I make any decisions around a meal or what that meal is going to be. Or more or less the 4-thing checklist. Let me put it that way. The checklist I run through that helps me make the decision on what meal to build and how I'm going to put that meal together. Catch you tomorrow. And then you just combine all of it. Huh? It's gonna do the job. Happy eating.